What's up everyone, Range here, coming at you guys with a new How to Be MLG Pro. And today, before we get into the video, the background gameplay you guys are going to be watching is some 2v2 dubs with me and Sentry. We've been grinding out UMGs, and this is just one of many good gameplays we had. So hope you guys do enjoy. We kind of gave them the nice clapping, but I'm not going to spoil anything else for you guys. But today, what I wanted to talk about was managing your time. Now, to start this off, I know most people, well, mostly everyone that wants to become a COD pro, for the most part, is in school, in high school or college or something, and everybody's got schoolwork, everybody's got stuff to do. Either whether you're in school or not, you always have stuff to do, but you have to be able to manage that time. If you have to, write down a schedule, do whatever, and you just got to make the best of it, and you got to put the time into Call of Duty. So you have to sacrifice some things, like hanging out with friends. You got to sacrifice that, the little stuff, not like giving up on school completely, not doing any of your work, stuff like that. You got to still do that because you don't want to like get kicked out of school or anything, because COD's not that in, unless you're making big money right now, then yeah, you could get kicked out of school. But if you are still grinding and you aren't making that much money to the point where you can be living off of it, then I'd suggest you don't want to leave school. And something that is always a good thing to keep in mind, you don't want to stop working, whether it's doing school or actually working a job. And if you are pursuing Call of Duty, of course, you don't want to stop working until you are making a solid enough paycheck to the point where you can live off that money and you don't have to work those jobs. That's the way I look at it, and hopefully you guys do too. But if not, it's alright, because that's our opinion and we can have our own. But also think about all the rappers, and if you don't listen to rap, it's whatever, but a lot of them talk about the grind. A lot of them talk about staying up all night for like 72 hours, and for the most part, they are not lying. That is the grind. That is what you got to do to make it to the top. Sometimes you can't sleep, because if you sleep, there's somebody out there that might be passing you on GB ladder ranks, on UMG, or just making more money than you on wagers or something. Whatever. They are grinding harder than you if you sleep. And a lot of people might say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that because I have schoolwork, I have stuff like that, and I get home from school. I have sports right after school and I get home late. You gotta make the time. If you have to, stay up all night. Do whatever you have to do, and then that one day you don't have all the stuff to do, play Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty for as long as you can, whether it's before you sleep or after. That's what you gotta do. You gotta grind it out, and then when you have free time, definitely gotta still play Call of Duty as much as you possibly can. But once you have enough time on your hands for that whole day, you gotta balance it out with some sleep, because you gotta sleep at one point or another. But you don't want to just be going to bed at like 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. Every night when you're getting home at like 8, 7, you're only playing Call of Duty for like, what, 3 hours? Maybe 5. Now, for most people, like average gamers, yeah, that's good. But if you want to become a pro, that is not a good time. There are so many more people that are putting in so much more time than you, that unless you got some like God-given hidden talent for Call of Duty, like you were just born to play this game, you're not going to get noticed. You're not going to be on that next level, because you got to stay on that grind. You got to be playing almost all the time, and that's what you got to do to make it. You got to manage that time well, and you can't just sit there and not do anything during the day. Like, this is the grind. If you want to get there, you got to grind it out, and the only way to do that is you got to stay active and also stay patient, because just because you're going to grind a week, that doesn't mean you're going to get like noticed in that week. Like, no, you got to grind for a long time, and it's going to suck. But if you're passionate about Call of Duty and not just in it for the money and the fame, if you're passionate about it, it will pay off. Now, I know you're kind of like, well, you're not pro or anything. How do you know it's going to pay off? From listening to everybody else talk, whether it be other COD pros or just anybody that's really made it, if they were passionate about it, they grinded it out, and now it's paying off for them. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to join the Range Nation. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.